series get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and our home team. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
This man really sitting over here playing.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain. On play action, Allen. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
You remember that link I shared on
rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound
Go
the
to
rock.
options.
On second down, Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on the other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Yo, hey, just let me score, bro.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? So the shotgun snap to Allen. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw went a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Old Smith Jr., 73 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Boy, Saquon Barkley, nothing short of electrifying with a football in his hands, and he showed off one of his biggest attributes on that one, and that is his speed. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Please, not this.
That was J.J. Watt getting it.
Oh, my God. Here we go. I know.
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the
I'm going to to get this fucking whatchamacallit tonight.
So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies.
Oh, she told you it's 12. Yeah, she told you.
I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Saquon, what number he went real life? 21, right? You restarted your shit that quickly, E? You restarted your shit that quickly? Okay. No problem. Do your thing.
Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Steve be fed up. Yo, why do this shit always happen to me, bro? Why can't I get my abilities?
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chicks, you don't know the occupation.
This shit want me to generate best lineup again so it could throw all my shit off.
Running up a check, try and run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'm in these.
Oh, you telling me?
I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't.
I just gotta redo my depth chart. It's not crazy, but that shit is annoying.
She said she ain't trying to deal with me.
No, yo, I just want my 3 X factors, bro. You should be restarting fast as hell. Defense, please tell me I got my... Yo, why do I not have any zone abilities on defense? Yo! Niggas about to bring him back for a 3rd round pick. I would never say that.
I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, try and run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'm in need something I can calm down front. I'm gonna put
Queen.
6 months in, I ain't once. Try and tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMP. Go and get yourself this thing. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Long tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't feel me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm not automatic, it's a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't
Yeah, he was hurt.
Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation.
Give me a second, Eric. Let me fix my depth chart. This shit's stupid.
Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'm in need something, I can calm down front. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
Got me.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my account. I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look. Sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake.
Let's try this again.
Jugging on the main stage.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle.
Oh, I didn't.
Los Angeles Chargers and
turn
our
people.
team. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Right. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
I guess I could do it from right here. Shut up. Derwin James a return man? I'm ready, E.
For a touchback. First and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Must be nice to have all your 3 X factors on the field. This game only give me 2. That's some weird shit.
First carry now for Dalvin Cook. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I gotta pause this game again. Why y'all doing this?
4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On second down, it's Cook. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles.
Hey, you don't you want to pause this game real quick?
Allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Running for it, here's Cook. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
You know I had to. Now I can't pick my defense. That's just good.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And brought down the night before they're inside the 25. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You good, nigga?
Here's Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown.
This nigga Derwin type trash in coverage.
Noah Fant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken a first quarter.
I've been trying to get Derrick Henry, but Eric don't want to trade him. Alas. Seems that we
so with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You're right, I'm about to switch that shit. Yo, Eric, post this game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they were
it's not letting me.
This offense, they went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down, to have the defense.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Eric. Let me make sure I did everything. That was gay. All right, we're good now.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matt Ioannidis busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now it's Allen escaping the pressure right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34, so that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back there?
No, it says
monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Why did he jump out of gun?
Before going out of bounds. I mean, what more can you say about Lamar Jackson? We know that he's got the quickness and the agility, but you know, if you wanted proof of his straight line speed, look no further. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll give Henry another shot. They get 3 yards.
That was the funniest 3 yards ever.
To do. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here's a quick throw right side. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's now 4th and goal.
That was a wild last statement, my boy.
Six nothing our score after 1.
With the score, Titans 6, Chargers nothing.
The field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Now it's Jackson. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Noah Fant with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Allen off the play fake. Reception here by Ruggs. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
The Doug Freddy offense versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A first down carry for Barkley.
Wow,
This time
man,
they were ready
please,
for
what are
him.
y'all
Stop
doing?
him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
A gain of 11 yards. It's now 4th down.
Going for it on 4th down. Allen got an open man, finding Jefferson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. On the stop was Aaron Donald. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy. And
coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. They'll roll him out right. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Come on, bro. What? You're right there.
There is his guys who will get the football back. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
I didn't even want to dive, bro. I was, oh my God, yo, because I knew I was going to fumble, but I was counting on this nigga picking it up.
Analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Here's a throw that's taken.
That was phony as shit.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Bro, that's where that was going from. Oh, because as soon as I saw that no safety help, that shit was because I knew for a fact what's his name was not about to cover him.
And that'll make it 13.
Davion was not going to get over there.
Makes the score Titans 13, Chargers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pittman.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, let me hurry up and snap this before he switched the defense.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Flushed out right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They go play action with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. On fourth down, Matt Hawk to punt it away.
I'm mad this nigga ain't picked it up for him.
This is taken at about the 14. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was pump the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking
why do y'all keep giving me this?
Right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Now this throw caught left side and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 more yards there and another first down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone.
And he will score.
Yo, stop. Bro, stop.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Titans.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
I'm trying to switch. And
Here's
like,
Blankenship kicking off.
Like, yo, what?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
But the nigga I want to actually switch
to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On first down, Allen dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. In a double
Why
coverage,
did you...
and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And
bro, because I'm...
turnover there as
Yeah.
his guys will get the football back. The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's got the hook on Odell Beckham. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll bring up second down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw again, Jackson. The 20. And he hits him in stride. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Charger 16. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll take this one down near the 15. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Shedding the tackle. This has been a long drive. You know that defense there craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Making an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
52 yards.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder.
That's funny because Steve and I both know somebody who's mad little that wear glasses and her name Minnie.
Another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 48. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. On the counter, it's Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football. Gain some
Not falling for that play again.
On the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Chargers 15-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Cook following the penalty. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
13 yards.
On play action, Allen on the move to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
What?
That's where the return stops. If you combine last week
it's not even that, yo. I don't understand how these niggas play such great man coverage. Like, that shit is not even sensible.
Well, and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 46.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. For all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his
that shit don't even make sense, yo. If he's throwing that bitch in
really
between 2 of my defenders, bro, who both got superstars.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And good coverage there on
no,
special
bro, I
teams
played that
as
shit
they'll
on
get
purpose
him
because I
down
needed
shy
them
of the
both
20.
be down. I'm playing the deep passes.
At their own 19-yard line.
That's the thing. One of them, he wasn't beat. He was supposed to play underneath. He wasn't beat, bro. I'm telling you.
How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
He's got a man complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Evan Ingram, 81 yards. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Allen. This will be caught out at about the 6. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Chargers 15.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Yo, relax.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. They run on first down with Henry, but the hole evaporates quickly as he'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts. And
keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Steps away to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
At the 38-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Fant, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
I was hoping to catch that in the middle of one of them.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. First down carry for Henry. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
38, Chargers 15.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to...
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me, because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. Hop right, get to him and get him on the ground. And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.
Oh, maybe it's been so long. Can we sim week, please? There.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eat blood across it where the blood dealer. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers on the bread and butter.
See, we trying to go get these cornbread. I ain't bringing this shit over here. Oh, I know why Steve said nah.
Take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a
Son, I for the life of me don't.
I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the
send that shit. I don't know why I can't get my whatchamacallit, bro.
I ain't break from the sticks and stones they do. Anything that you can do, I can do.
X Factor, bro. Like, I always get 2. Like, this shit don't make sense.
I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have
On my defense, bro. Really? I got the 3 on my offense. I don't got that shit on my defense. I don't know why.
Take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
They say fall and you let go. But I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah. Look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs. In a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where am I alone? Not on the phone. Where am I? They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when they peep us. Shoes us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge don't sink in? Like
If y'all want to play, honestly, you could send. Us three could play, and then you could send again. Well, go ahead and send. Wait, are you still sending? He said he's not playing his game anymore. He said he's not playing no more because he said he was playing his game, but he stopped playing. Oh, you check. You gotta get paid. You better get rid of me now. Come on, you check. Yeah, that's my shit. Meghan Markle was on there. You just started watching it? Yeah, Harvey Specter, that's my guy. That nigga Harvey is definitely the GOAT. You need something to get done? Harvey will get it done. That nigga won that bad.
Flag on the play. Yo, Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just gotta set like I run up in the backfield. I just gotta set like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shaking.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's
I picked this color rush and they said, yeah,
on EA Sports. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be brought down.
Yo, hey, turn fumble up,
as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. They run the option on 2nd down. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 11.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Cook. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they're getting the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle on the run.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. On play action, Allen rolling to his right. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Why did my linemen just all run into each other?
Up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 36.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
7 yards on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Allen off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
They'll run for it. Cook. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They run again on 1st down. Cook. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
16-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Rolling to his left. And this one's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
They're giving some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score.
You feel me?
I told you guys.
You driving though, bro. We gonna tell I drove.
Preparing for the fight. Now we get to ball loose.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
I'm looking out for you.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last
Nigga,
go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs. And hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Chiefs 0.
That's why he's still in the Colts.
On 1st down, Barkley down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
He lost it last season.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Back to the ground. This time Cook. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Allen now, off play action. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pick up there at 22. They'll run for it with Cook. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
Because I just asked her how long it would be. She said 30 minutes till she's done. Hopefully she's not making cornbread. She's actually making some food to eat.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal.
I know for a fact that's not going to happen. So I don't even have to consider that as an alternative.
3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. He slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The defense threw a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
I'm going to just go home.
At the 47-yard line.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards to loss, 2nd and 12.
Because he's replaced for the vaccine.
45-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, man, as long as niggas know.
A little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
The Charger drive about to get going.
That's
they are
cool,
just
bro.
putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
I need to start playing with my
I'll go for
creative
one
playbook
personality.
here.
That's you, Charles Davis. To another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He got 29
Start.
yards that time. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. And Pascal's got it. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That goes for a Chiefs
Eric
first
Prescott
down,
really just
14
lost Tyrann
yards.
Matthews on an out route, no less.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more.
No.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
That nigga, he can't reach from the ball. Like, I be putting that man in jump ball situations. He just took the ball in the air, the ball get
11 more yards
intercepted.
around, a first down as well. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Yeah, he a tight end now.
A second down throw for Mayfield. And that's going to be
Yeah, I'm moving back. I'm moving back and put to the pass right there.
And now it's third down.
Yeah.
He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Going up top. And that is intercepted on the sideline.
How did you not get your feet in
They'll say
bounds?
no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen, he'll let this go deep for Rook. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, Allen. Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Oh, going for Jefferson down. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive,
He gets highly
and there's
inaccurate
really
at times.
aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
The 28-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. It's about that time. We have hit halftime, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Second and a yard.
On second down, here's Barkley. Barkley, a first down and more. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but at times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for them. And you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A first down carry for Barkley. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his second touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. For Henry Ruggs, he was the fastest runner at the 2020 Combine, ran the 40 in 4.27. That is fast, folks, and that speed in evidence there.
And normally when you see guys move it this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And the top speed he attained there, according to Next Gen Stats, 21.3 miles per hour. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a second and 14. Mayfield now. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. So second and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. They get it to him running left. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They'll roll him out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3. And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Makes the score. Chargers 40.
This is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be brought out as a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 16 yards, a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he'll be brought down just shy of 35. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. From the 44, Mayfield throwing well, and it's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
First down, Mayfield. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll drop this down to Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. And it's having to run extra plays, harder to move it. Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Mayfield able to get this one to his tight end, Njoku. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. His pass caught with the throw. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and less than a yard.
And again, it's Mayfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And it may only be for pride now, but the Chiefs get a bit closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. There's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, Why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, fourth quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team believing in you, your coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. And he's doing that in this game.
That goes for a gain of 31.
Yeah, I'm waiting
so the
for
big play
my
has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Ball at the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
I did all of that before interception in the fourth quarter.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Bro, I almost picked the shutout.
Start the drive. They begin the drive with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 3-yard line.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12. A big 1st down to get away from the end zone. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the 4th.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
Now a dump off here complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And a throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
At the 48-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. A good throw here, finding Pascal. He'll go down the now before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. 4 yards. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the next-gen stats show him reaching at a top speed of 20 miles an hour. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On play action, Allen out to his left. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he finds Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So Allen's going to look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chargers, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test